Good morning, students. Welcome back. In my last class, I told you about how the movement spread in towns, that is, non-cooperation movement in towns. Then I told you how it spread with middle class participation, its effect on the economy of British India, and last how it slowed down in the towns. Now today we are going to learn about how the movement, non-cooperation movement, spread in countryside, in villages. So that's why I have written here rebellion in the countryside. We have to learn how the rebellion in the countryside was there. Now, this particular topic, the movement, non-cooperation movement in countryside, is basically, we have to learn this point from two point of views. One is the movement among the peasants and the movement among the tribals. So, non-cooperation movement in countryside, we have to learn this particular topic or point from the two point of views, how it spread among the peasants and how it spread among the tribals. So first we are going to start about how the movement spread among the peasants, the farmers in the countryside. Clear? Now listen to me carefully. Now for explaining how the movement spread in countryside, we have taken the example of Awadh. Awadh, we are going to learn about different villages of Awadh. So, the movement in Awadh was led by Baba Ramchandra. The movement in Awadh was led by Baba Ramchandra. Baba Ramchandra was an indentured laborer who had earlier been to Fiji. Now, what is indentured labor? Indentured labor means bonded labor, contracted labor, who were sent to other lands with a contract of 5 years, 10 years, 7 years. And when the contract was over, they were returned back to their land. So Baba Ramchandra was an indentured labor and he led the movement in Awadh. But as I told you, Baba Ramchandra was also a direct supporter, a staunch supporter of Mahatma Gandhi. So he led the movement, that is non-cooperation movement in villages, completely in a non-violent manner. So we will see how it happened. In villages, the movement was against the talukdars and the landlords who were sponsored by the Britishers. These talukdars and landlords, they often demanded high rents from the farmers and they often compelled them to go with begar. Now, what is begar? Begar means forced work without payment. So these are the point why the people of Awadh followed Baba Ramchandra to revolt against the talukdars and the landlords. Now the movement was organized in a non-violent way. So how it happened? The movement was started with Nai Dhobi Bandhs. Now what is this Nai Dhobi Bandh? Actually, Baba Ramchandra planned to deprived the landlords with the basic services of Nai and Dhobi. In this way, he tried to compel the landlords and the talukdars to wage out high taxes which was imposed on the farmers. So Nai Dhobi Bandh was completely non-violent to pressurize the landlords and talukdars. Okay, we will continue with this.